That's not the case. So if you really want to fix this defense, it has to be the linebacker position. And when it comes to the linebacker position, there needs to be a lot more of you banging the desk for Micah Parsons out of Penn State. Period. Period. Micah Parsons fixes a lot more needs currently on the Dallas Cowboys defense than J.C. Horn. Y'all know I like J.C. Horn, right? But he does a lot more instant impact. Here's a guy who's about 6'3", 244, a war daddy with speed, who can play will linebacker, which is weak side. He can play Sam linebacker, which is the strong side. He can put his hand in the dirt and come off the edge. He's great in zone coverage and droppage. He can haul ass. He can do it all. War daddy. Jerry Jones likes him, the war daddy. And this is the guy that could be your war daddy.
What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. So what I want to do today is go ahead and get into the film of Micah Parsons versus the New York Football Giants. And though Micah Parsons wrecked the game, I don't think a lot of people really understand the impact that Micah had on Sunday night. So I want to break down the film because a lot of people need to see he's really playing already at Defensive Player of the Year caliber already out the gate, man. So on this very first play right here, so you'll see Micah Parsons lined up here on the outside, and you see this a lot, but he is incredible with this inside pass rush move. And just by him being able to get this inside pass rush move, boom, and get this instant inside pressure, it's going to force Daniel Jones to release the ball awkward because they were trying to run a screen, it looks like to Saquon, right? So, but just due to that pressure of Micah Parsons being so quick off the ball, it forces Daniel Jones to kind of disrupt his throwing path and throw things off course, which completely disrupts this play. Let's watch it again from this angle. But just watch how quick he gets off the ball, y'all. It's lightning quick. He's already gone. Barely gets touched because he has Osa pulling around on a loop stunt, right? But he's still able to get through there barely untouched. Like I said, it forces Daniel Jones because he has pressure right in front of his face, kind of hesitant on that, right? So trying to get out there, and he sells it just a little bit. So that's the disruptiveness that he has, you know, when it comes to just changing the game. And Micah Parsons talked about that all offseason. Like, he just doesn't want to be a sack guy. He wants to change the game in all aspects, and we saw that early on Sunday night. These are the little things that do not show up in the stat sheet, but they definitely have impact. On this next play, you'll see him here in run defense. So you'll see him on the outside. And what I like he still had, even though he's an edge rusher, you know, I like him as a linebacker too, kind of a hybrid. He still has those linebacker instincts. So he's coming downhill. He gets through all this trash, and he's still keeping his eyes on the ball. Fighting, scraping, to make a play on the tackle and make a tackle on Saquon. And you'll see it better from this angle, but that's those linebacker instincts is still through all that garbage and trash to be able to keep your eyes in the backfield and on the ball carrier. Just boom, you have that backside pull right there. All this garbage going on. There's a lot going on, but he still has his eyes on Saquon. He's able to get off the block and make a tackle there. Incredible hustle, incredible effort by Micah Parsons on this play. Still peeking. See him right there. Look at his eyes. His eyes is right there on the ball carrier. Still peeking. Get off and make a play. Now, on this play, for the most part, it doesn't show up in the stat sheet once again. If you're sitting at Buffalo Wild Wings just watching the game, it's like, okay, Tuck, why are you playing this, right? So you'll see right here, he's lined up on the outside. This is Andrew Thomas, and you see what they do. They all point. Now, look what they're doing right now. All point at this guy. Everybody point at the lion. Point at the lion, right? But on this play, due to the previous pressure, it forces Andrew Thomas to kick out of his step early. And what happens on this play? It's a false start. Okay, Tuck, well, it's a false start. Big freaking deal. Okay, why are you showing me a false start? We see that every Sunday. Well, what happened the very next play, right? Once again, you have Micah Parsons lined up on the outside. And boom, Daniel Jones fumbles the snap, Micah Parsons dies on top of Daniel Jones. Now, why is that play important? And why is that play very impactful? Because more than likely, y'all, the way things were starting off, the way the Giants were starting off, they were kind of marching on the Cowboys. But just for Andrew Thomas to get that false start, to back them up a little bit, then it leads to this fumbled snap. Like, it changes the course of the game. And we know what happened after that with the, the blocked field goal. So it's just those little things that Micah Parsons does on a Sunday that not a lot of people see that definitely adds up. And on this play right here, man, this is Dan Quinn being a wizard, right? So this is Dan Quinn, the mad scientist. So if you're just looking at the football field, right, you see a wide gap right here. Like, oh, no one's stacked to the left. Okay, this is easy peasy, right? But watch what Dan Quinn does. The offensive line gets set. They make the reads. You see this offensive tackle. He's making his point, right? So they're getting set. They got their protections. They know what side they're going to slide to. But then watch LVE. Oops. All right, well, now LVE, he's coming, right? He's coming now. He's in the gap. Well, actually, nope, LVE is not coming. He's actually going to drop back. Micah Parsons is going to take on two blockers, get off the block, get upfield, and make the sack. And there's that Lion celebration. Man, listen, y'all, I love this Lion celebration right there, boy. I hope Micah Parsons does this 17, 20 more times this year, because I was damn near running in my basement doing this on Sunday, man. But I love this play by Dan Quinn because it fully disrupts everything with the offensive line, but it shows how Micah Parsons has been talking about, his offseason training and boxing and fighting and different things like that, for him to be able to disengage from that guard so quickly. And he has a motor. We all know that he has a motor that doesn't run on E, and he's able to make the sack. Let's watch it from the end zone angle here. So look at this, right? This looks wild. Look at all, like if you're playing Madden or something, he's like, oh, I'm just going to run it right there, right? But they didn't know what really, it disrupted everything. Because like I said, once again, you see Thomas kind of point, right? So they're already making their reads, right? They're making their progressions where they're going to go and slide the protect towards. Then LVE comes down. It's like, oh, damn, okay, what's going on? They probably readjusted. LVE drops. Micah Parsons comes down, takes two blockers on. Two. You got two people on little old Micah, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Great swim move. If y'all watch a lot of my draft coverage, right, the toolbox, this is what we're seeing with Micah Parsons, the toolbox, those hands. Get those hands off of you. Be able to stay disengaged from those blockers. Hands off him, and then once he gets that free run, he turns up. He turns up and secures the sack. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. On this play right here, okay, so he's lined up in the inside, so it also shows the creativity. He's lined up right here in this A gap. Boom. Okay. Now he's going to be able to come. Boom. Once again, you see those hands. See that swipe, right? That's boxing. That's what my boxing trained. Like that's a right hook. That's a right hook right there. The step. Boom. It's quick. Boom. Quick. Right. Getting pressure in the interior. Right. But this is what I love about Micah. He's getting held. He's getting held one, but he doesn't give up on the play. And due to Micah Parsons and this backside pressure, he's hunting. He's hunting, he's hunting, he's hunting, he's hunting. It forced Daniel Jones to get nervous. And what is Daniel Jones? He throws an interception to Gilmore. Right? Now, let's say, for instance, Micah Parsons here, right? He's complaining, right? Micah Parsons complaining to the ref. Come on, man, I'm getting held. Daniel Jones probably doesn't get as flustered in the pocket and maybe makes this throw to an interception, right? But Micah doesn't care, right? He ignores it. Chase down, full effort, even pushes Daniel Jones. I thought they were going to call a tackle out of bounds, right? But just by forcing him to do so, forces Daniel Jones to just toss the ball and make an irrational decision, which led to a turnover. Now, of course, once again, that doesn't show up on the stat sheet for Micah Parsons, but damn it, man, that is great effort. You got to love it what you're seeing from the Lion. This is Defensive Player of the Year type fight. Like, it can't just be all just tackles and sacks, right? There's a lot of things that goes throughout the course of the game, and Micah Parsons does a lot for our defense. On this play right here, right? We'll see it again on this play, right? So another play that doesn't go on the stat sheet, right? You check ESPN or PFF, you don't see anything, right? But you'll see Micah Parsons once again. He's lined up over this left tackle. Come off. Once again, 2-on-1, a little on Micah, right? Little old linebacker, guys, 2-on-1. So he's engaging two blockers, two grown adults, right? This allows Osa to loop around and make the play. And this is where the fun is going to begin, Cowboys Nation, is because, like, if y'all want to just focus on Micah, okay, cool. But we got some other dogs out there that can get loose, right? So just by Micah engaging those two blockers, it's able to free up Osa to go get his sack and him get in on the fun. I think they were talking about this play on Twitter, and Micah tweeted Osa and was like, you're welcome. But look at this. Boom. And even with that, right, even with two blockers, right, he's still getting pressure. He's still getting pressure. He's still battling, still fighting. That's just being a force. And then here comes Osa. Got him. And on this play right here, it's lined up and doesn't get touched. And what I love, you have this backside tackle trying to come and wipe him out. And he whiffs. You know what I'm saying? He whiffs right there. Let's see. See this backside tackle right there. He's coming down. He's trying to wipe Micah out. Completely whiffs. Micah is on it. Doesn't fall for the sleight of hand, right? He's focused on getting Daniel Jones down to the ground, focused on the quarterback. You whiff, bro. Attacks the outside shoulder. Wraps up, secures the sack, man. I love this effort. Micah Parsons had an incredible game, y'all. He had an incredible game on Sunday, and I think it's only the beginning, man. So if you like draft content, if you like film sessions, if you like Dallas Cowboys football, you're in the right spot. So comment, like, subscribe below. We got more film breakdowns, more videos. But listen, y'all, when I tell y'all Micah Parsons is finally here, he is finally here, and I think he's definitely going to go after that Defensive Player of the Year trophy. It's your boy, Jay Tuck. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and Mike is insane, y'all. Peace.